Hey there guys, this is Ace Kage Motes. Today I'm coming to you with another raid video of this Itachi A rank mission, Creeping Dark Clouds, where today we're going to be using an only red team, only heart units, where as you can see I'm bringing Sasuke, Naruto, Hinata, and Tsunade, as well as two Shizunes. Now, the secret weapon in this raid, to completing this raid without any pearls, 0 pearls guys, okay? The secret weapon to completing this raid with 0 pearls, I would say, is using Hinata, okay? The reason why I use Hinata and why she's so effective is because of her barrier jutsu, which may not be a perfect dodge, but it reduces damage for a certain amount of turns, okay? The number's slipping me right now, but it reduces damage for those turns, okay? So as you can see, we start off this raid by separating our two Sasuke and Naruto, so that way they don't all gang up on everyone, okay? I leave one of my guys down there, okay? I leave Sasuke down there. That way Sasuke can take the damage, and since it's only one, I'll take less damage as well, okay? Remember that they'll all gang up on him, but at least it won't be that much more damage. Now, thankfully it's neutral damage since I'm red as well, okay? As you can see, I'm using my jutsus. I used Sasuke's jutsu, all right, to take out one of the grunts. Why? Because the plan is to isolate one of the grunts. That way I can just get to stalling, healing, and getting back my chakra, all right? And by doing so, I can keep myself alive, even though they're not super effective against me, because we are red units this time instead of green ones, because the green one was pretty tough. You guys can go check out my video on that. That was pretty tough. But unlike the last video, where because it was green, I ended up having to use 1 pearl, this time no pearls were used in this red only mission, okay? So we have her separate now. Remember the two male grunts, they hit you. They do AoE attacks, which means attacks that hurt all of your troops, all of your ninjas, and the girls, they heal, okay? So I'm speeding it up even more for you guys, so you see the process of me stalling and healing and getting back my chakra, but you don't have to wait as long as I did, okay? Overall, thanks to this speed up feature that they added in the game, the gameplay is a lot faster now, so that's awesome, even if it cuts out the animation voices, which I like to hear as well, right? Okay, so here we go. We're making sure that we are watching our health. We're not taking as much damage, so that's awesome, okay? But still, don't get too cocky, okay? Be careful regardless, especially when those mini raid bosses start showing up, which shows up in map 2, okay? That's where the first Itachi shows up, and then in map 3 is where the last raid boss comes out. As you can see, I'm taking some damage here, okay? You want to be careful, all right? The Shizunes have a field heal, and Tsunade has an overall really good heal, even though she doesn't have a field heal, okay? So you want to, you gotta make a choice. Will I use her ultimate jutsu, which is a damage giver, or will I use her healing jutsu, which provides immense health, but it does require you to be grouped together to your other units. So you want to be careful with that. All right, so we start off the next map here. Once again, trying to take out the grunt, the enemy unit that produces the damage. That way we can just stay with the healing unit, and then we start stalling. Remember that the healing unit has a large range, so make sure to keep your stalling units really separate, your ninjas that are stalling really separate and apart. That way she doesn't get all 3 of you or 2 of your units. All right, so once again, I'm going to be speeding it up for you guys, so that way you can see what I'm doing, but you don't have to wait as long. And you know, I personally like the fact that I like being able to speed it up and help you guys out with that, because I think it's very important to be able to see just what's being done here. because the stalling, you know, the strategy that goes into that, you gotta know how to do it right. You just gotta know how to do it. You gotta know what you're doing. Sometimes there is such a thing as overstalling, and sometimes that happens when you kind of overstall a little bit, but that's fine. If you're trying to play it safe, then by all means play it safe. Okay, you don't want to you don't want to risk it either. Okay, you don't want to get too cocky, all right, and then end up getting your ass kicked. Am I right? So here we go. Itachi has showed up, all right. ANBU Itachi. Now this guy can be a pain in the ass if you don't know how to split your troops up. Don't let them gang up all together. He does his Tsukuyomi Jutsu, which really hurts a lot. Even though imagine if I was a green unit, that would be a lot more damage I'm taking right now, okay? But thankfully, since I'm a red, I still took a lot of damage, especially because it was two of my guys, all right? But healing back up with Tsunade, so good to have her. Unfortunately, I haven't pulled her yet. I so want to pull a Tsunade. Guys, if you haven't pulled a Tsunade yet, leave a like on that video, because we both want to, we all want to pull a Tsunade, all right? So I haven't pulled her, but thankfully I have friends that have her. Yay, right? Yay, friends. Okay, so I use them instead because I don't have one. It would be awesome to have one. In fact, this would be so much more easier if I had a Tsunade. Oh my goodness, it would be awesome. But we still were able to do it, so that's fine. Okay, it's still doable even if you don't have two Tsunades. Remember that. Okay, it's still doable. As you can see, I'm doing it right here. I'm doing it right here, guys. All right. And Hinata is coming in handy at this moment. This is where Hinata starts to shine, you know, because Hinata has that jutsu of barrier, which keeps me from taking that damage. And believe me, that makes all the difference. Even if it isn't a perfect dodge, it's still a barrier jutsu. So I finally decide to take out this guy just right away, just take him out, because, you know, I wanted to just get rid of him, because the longer you take, the more damage he does, and then eventually you'll run out of chakra with the stalling. So you just want to take him out. So here we go to the next map. Now remember, the grunt, these two here, the first wave of enemies, Itachi will appear on the second wave, guys. Remember that. Itachi will appear on the second wave. So right now, this is the first wave. So you don't want to kill these two right away. You want to wait first. That way, you can heal up and get your chakra back up. Notice how in the last one, I finished off that ANBU Itachi by using my ultimate jutsus just to get him out of the way quick. Then I killed off the grunt here in this map, the male unit, all right, which produces the damage. And then I'm stalling and healing up and getting all the chakra back, getting ready for what? The main boss, Itachi, the awakened Mangekyo Sharingan, right? So we definitely want to be careful with that Tsukuyomi attack, because it is super beast, as well as his fireball. He literally does only AoE jutsus. Like, how awesome is that? Unfortunately, I have not pulled Itachi yet either. Sucks, I know. If you haven't pulled them either, then by all means also let me know in the comments. Leave a like on that video as well, you know, because it sucks. Hopefully that like will help us all get him in the future. Am I right? All right. I sure would like it. I sure wish. Okay, here we go. Itachi is in the house, guys. All right. So we got to be careful. Do not get cocky. Be very careful, because he can still kill you. All right. Even if it's not super effective, the dude hits like a tank. You want to be careful. All right. Here we go. Here is where Hinata's jutsu, oh yes, Hinata's jutsu is really shining. Look at this. Now, because of that barrier, it will give me a buffer to his attacks. Even though I will still take damage, as you can see there, one of the grunts was smart enough to go for my other units, but thankfully these other two, including the boss, Itachi, are not focusing on my other two units. Okay, I take out the male grunt. Yes, awesome. The female grunt hit my other ones, but Itachi only goes for Hinata. All right, and here I am trying to tank with Hinata using that barrier. I'm telling you, that barrier makes all the difference in this raid. If you don't have two Tsunades, then by all means the barrier is the way to go. Okay, and even if you do have two Tsunades, with the barrier it'll just be even more OP. Okay, overpowered. So yeah, guys, bring Hinata. If you don't have Red Hinata, then I don't know what to tell you. If you want to do this all red mission, it's gonna help to have that red barrier. You can bring another barrier and it'll help you too. But yeah, red barrier unit Hinata, okay, reduces damage. So yeah, guys, this is what I'm doing here. I'm stalling. I'm making sure to keep Itachi separate, okay, away from my main force. Because remember, Itachi does a lot of damage, even if it's not super effective damage against me, okay? So as you can see, I'm keeping him in a corner using who? Hinata. Because of her stalling, because of her barrier jutsu. That was an accident, okay? But as you can see, my Hinata doesn't even have max pills. You don't need max pills. You can still do it without, for Hinata, all right? Naruto and Sasuke, they do have max pills. All right, so here we go. Now I'm trying to kind of like switch it up a little bit. Why? Because my Hinata ran out of chakra. All right, so now I'm gonna try to produce some more damage, because if I keep stalling like this, eventually I'm gonna run out of chakra before I can kill him. So I gotta find an opening to kill this dude. All right, I gotta find an opening to kill him. All right, to hurt him before he kills me. All right, because look at my chakras being depleted. My Shizunes aren't able to keep up. So I finally decide, you know what? I'm gonna do my Uzumaki 2K Barrage, baby. 2K Barrage, and just like that, look at that damage that I produced right there. With that damage, now I decide, okay, I already got him. Now let me just play it safe and let me heal back up. All right, let me make sure that I have plenty of health. There goes Itachi once again doing his jutsu. All right, we already got a good chunk of damage from that attack. Now, what's the mission? Now, my aim next to do here is using this Sasuke's awakening form, where he produces more damage. Okay, he gets a buff from his ultimate jutsu, and he has chakra left over. I take that Yusukoyomi. Now look at my health. I wanted to do it here, okay? I really wanted to do it here, but then I was like, you know what? I don't think it's the best idea. I was like, look how weak I am. Maybe I should just heal this round. Yeah, I was playing it really safe here. You don't want to take any chances, guys, because it could really cost you the match, and then there goes your pearl. Then you have to restart it again and do it all over again, and we don't want that, right? Okay, so I healed up this round, and then I'm looking for the opening so that I can use my ultimate jutsu with Sasuke. I wanted to heal again, but he has one turn left. That means if I was to go down there and heal, he's gonna gang up on me, and then it'll hurt even more, and I'll definitely lose. So I'm like, okay, now I have Hinata. Let me see if I can kind of lure him away from my Naruto. Okay, he hits my Naruto because, you know, he's just smart like that. But now I can tank with Hinata. Okay, I awaken my Sasuke finally. I still have to wait one more turn before I can take him out. So then I heal with Shizune, because remember we had that heal there with Shizune. Now I keep tanking with Hinata, but look at Itachi, how smart he is. The dude went to the middle, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going for it. Forget this. He's almost dead. Forget this crap. I'm gonna take you out, man. Look at that damage. It was worth awakening Sasuke, okay? Listen, patience is key. Strategizing. If I would have used his attack beforehand without awakening him, it would have been less damage. But look how much damage I do. Then Naruto's regular barrage, and how do we end it off? With a simple punch from Tsunade, and that's it. Alright, that is how I did this A rank mission without using a single pearl. Zero pearls, okay? Zero pearls, guys. Alright, we did it. Thank you for watching this video. As you can see, we got the pearls, none used. It wasn't as hard as the green. Let me know how it went for you guys. If this video helped you out, by all means, subscribe, leave a comment. More content is to come. I always appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your likes very much. Those helps out a lot. It is very encouraging to see it, to hear from you. I'm glad to produce this content to help you guys out. And remember, if this strategy helps you out to make a better one, then more power to you, you know? I'm just glad to put something up. That way you can see what I did and maybe improve on it. Alright, so I will be back next time with more content. Thank you guys for watching this raid and boss of Itachi Uchiha. Goodbye.